Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and we're all shocked that something like this could happen. Who could have known that someone who once called Jeffrey Epstein a terrific guy and a lot of fun to be with would be in the FBI files of a convicted pedophile who sex trafficked minors? And remember when Trump publicly said that he wasn't in the files?
And specifically, did she tell you at all that your name appeared in the file?
No. She's given us just a very quick briefing, and in terms of the credibility of the different things that they've seen. And I would say that, these files were made up by Comey, they were made up by Obama, they were made up by the Biden information,
That was a blatant lie to the American people. Look, Donald Trump is full of shit, and he's throwing spaghetti at the wall as he fights to keep the Epstein information under wraps. And with 89% of Americans asking for more information to be released, today we're asking, what is Donald Trump hiding? I'm Hannah Muldaven, Deputy Communications Director for the Democrats, and your host for today. It's Friday, July 25th, and this is the Democrats' Daily Blueprint. Let's quickly recap how we got here. Donald Trump has deep ties to the known pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. They were part of the same Palm Beach social scene in the 90s, attended the same events, and they're even in videos together, laughing at parties and having a good time. According to a Wall Street Journal report, for Epstein's birthday in 2003, Trump wrote him a crude birthday letter with the creepiest message possible, including, "May every day be a wonderful secret." Gross. Trump even wrote in that letter that he and Epstein had certain things in common. Trump told a pedophile that the two had things in common. I wonder what those things were. Fast forward to 2010, Epstein was asked under oath about socializing with Trump with underage girls present. He refused to answer and pleaded the fifth.
Have you ever socialized with Donald Trump in the presence of females under the age of 18?
Though I'd like to answer that question, at least today, I'm going to have to assert my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment rights, sir.
All of this brings us to this week, when the Wall Street Journal dropped another bombshell report confirming that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, and that Trump's own Attorney General, Pam Bondi, warned Trump about it in May. He knew it. Trump, very predictably, has been having a meltdown ever since. He can feel the walls closing in, especially given that, as the Justice Department sits on more than 100,000 pages of materials related to Epstein, they've diverted hundreds of employees from their normal duties to comb through the records and flag any mention of Trump. There's a massive effort going on right now to keep Trump's involvement under wraps and to protect one of the most notorious pedophiles in American history. Trump's under more pressure now than ever before. He's the most unpopular president in history. He's trying to sell the most unpopular bill of the 21st century. And now his own supporters are turning on him. Americans across the country, including most Republicans, most independents, and most Democrats, think Trump and his administration aren't being transparent about the Jeffrey Epstein case. Trump is struggling big time. And Democrats are turning up the pressure until the Trump-Epstein cover-up ends. In a massive win, 3 Republicans joined Democrats, led by top oversight Dem Robert Garcia and Congresswoman Summer Lee, to subpoena the Epstein files. Because of Democrats in Congress, we are one massive step closer to ending Trump's Epstein cover-up. And Democrats succeeded, even as Speaker Mike Johnson tried to shut down Congress and send everyone home early to avoid any vote on the Epstein files. Democrats are standing united because we actually believe in accountability and transparency. We believe that there should be consequences for those who were involved with sex traffickers. After all, Trump was supposed to be a transparency advocate. The most transparent administration in history, he said. Not so much. Trump has been exposed as a fraud again, who was only looking out for himself. And Democrats are turning up the pressure and forcing Republicans to break ranks. And that's why we, the DNC, are going up with ads in key Republican districts. Here's a look at one of these ads. Virginia Fox in North Carolina to Chip Roy in Texas, we're urging Americans to call their representatives and demand that they push to fully release the Epstein files. You can even text call to 43366 to get connected to their offices. We can't let Trump and his minions continue to keep this under wraps. It matters that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. It matters that he's lying to cover it up. And it matters that at every point in his career, he's tried to con his way to power and pull a fast one on the American people. Because the truth is, Donald Trump has always stood with billionaires over working people. He did it with his tax scam during his first term. He's doing it with his budget bill this term that kicks millions off their healthcare and food assistance while giving tax breaks to his billionaire friends. And he's doing it by refusing to release the Epstein files to cover his own tracks. The only difference is that this time, he got caught. Thanks again for joining us today for this episode of the Daily Blueprint, and happy Friday. We'll be with you right here every weekday at 10 a.m. Eastern on the DNC's YouTube page. Until Monday.